Hey there, I'm Shannon, and I wanted to do a video for you guys that I have filmed now, this video, like 10 times, because I have no idea how to explain what I am about to talk to you about. Disclaimer, this video is not going to be sad. It's just going to be a real one-on-one sit down and talk to you guys video because I feel like I really need that. I feel like you guys really need that from me. But it's not gonna be sad because I've made like 3 sad videos in my entire YouTube career, and every time I get comments that are like, LOL, Trisha Paytez number 2, I don't know how to say her name, but you get the point, and I really, that's not what I want. I'm not trying to put that out into the world. I have made like 3 videos, and I've gotten that 3 sad videos in my entire career, and people think I am a drama channel. I have hundreds of videos, and 3 are sad. I get sad occasionally, believe it or not. But this video is not going to be one of them. It's going to be serious, but it's not going to be sad. So I'm sure at this point you've read the title, and if you haven't read the title, read the title. And if you haven't read the title still at this point, you've probably noticed that I am not wearing a wig for the first time in about 6 months. Since I did my first ever shaving my head video like 6 months ago, like I said. And that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. So recently I have been getting a lot of comments on my last video especially, and on Instagram and Twitter, that I don't seem like myself anymore, that I seem really off, that there's like a weird shift in my personality, something's not right, blah blah blah, those kinds of comments. And I want to take the time to acknowledge that a lot of you guys are correct when you say that. A lot of them have been hate comments, a lot of them have been genuinely concerned comments for why, like, what's up, why I'm acting strange. But frankly, I didn't really know myself until about a week ago. And I don't really know why this, like, revelation hit me randomly, but I figured it out. And I didn't even really at first agree that I was acting weird up until my very last makeup video. I noticed that I seemed super unnatural on camera, like I wasn't funny like I used to be. Like, I don't know, that's really depressing. But I did notice it. I really took the comments to heart, and I really thought about it. And I figured out, this is going to be very hard to explain, but I figured out the reason. Before I begin explaining, I just want to take a moment and take my hat off because that's going to be really difficult for me, and I need to do it, and it needs to happen, and I need to make a video without it. So here we go, taking this off. Whoa. And now I look like an egg. So there's that. So to begin with, about a week ago, I realized that I haven't really been acting myself on camera because I haven't really been feeling like myself off camera. And this does have to do with my hair. I know a lot of you guys, I'm assuming most of you guys know at this point why I don't have hair, but if you don't for some reason, the reason I don't have hair is because I was born with an autoimmune disease called alopecia, and I specifically have the type of the disease called alopecia areata, which means I lose my hair in really large patches. And you can kind of see on my shaved head, but I'm going to show you some video right now that I just took of my hair with a little more length so you can see the spots a little better. Both sides of my head are almost completely bald. The top of my head is sort of thick for some reason. I just got lucky. I don't really know why. But the sides of my head are missing almost all of their hair, and the back of my head is missing about half of its hair. So because of this, I made the decision about 6 months ago to shave my entire head for the very first time in my life. And I thought this was going to be super liberating. I thought the root of all evil was the fact that I had really patchy hair, and it would be better to just have none altogether. So I took the leap and I made the decision, and I shaved my head for the very first time, like I said, about 6 months ago. At first, this decision made me like super fucking happy. I felt liberated, like I said. I felt free. I felt like a weight had been lifted. And a huge reason that I shaved my head also had to do with the fact that at the time I was getting these really painful injections like into my head, the side of my head, and I would get like 100 at a time once a month, and it really sucked. And I was going to start a new like experimental trial drug for alopecia that was just a pill instead of injections. So I figured that would be way better. I figured I was gonna shave my head, start fresh, and start a new, way less painful medication. So I stopped doing the injections and I started taking this pill, and I was really optimistic. I was really happy about everything, and my hair stayed about the same, which to me at first that's a great sign, because to stop my usual medication altogether, which was the shots, and for my hair to not get worse, I figured that was a good sign, and my hair was going to progress. It was going to grow back. I would keep shaving it about once a month until it finally all filled in, and then I would finally grow it out altogether. So that being said, that didn't happen. Did not go the way I planned it to go. The medication worked to an extent, but it's been about, like I said, 6 months now, and it has stayed the same. My hair has gotten, in fact, a little worse than when I first decided to shave it, which is horrible, which means that my injections, the most painful thing ever, was working better than this new medication. And I could do both together. I just decided not to because I had a lot of hope. But quickly that hope kind of vanished, and I decided as of today, literally this morning, I went and started up my injections again because it wasn't working. So that being said, I have been waiting for my hair to grow back for months and shaving it until it does, and then I would grow it all out and have normal hair again, but that never happened. And as time went on, like I said, I kind of like lost hope. And I recently started to struggle like really, really bad, and that's super weird. I've been really upset about it. I felt really weird about myself, which I never have before in my life. Like I said, I've struggled with alopecia for now 19 years, and I've never really felt bad or weird about it because I was born with it. So it's a part of me. It's a part of me to have alopecia, and I was used to it, and I've never really been down or hard on myself for it. But in the past couple weeks / like month or so, I've been getting really angry and really upset that it's not growing back. And like I said, I had to go back to my painful medication, which is injections into my fucking skull, which no one wants to do, I promise you don't. And I've been feeling almost as if like I lost myself because of my decision to shave my head. I feel like when I shaved my head, I kind of like shed my identity. Like I feel like I, as a person, when I think about Shannon Taylor, and especially Hey There, I'm Shannon as a persona, which, you know, for the most part is, you know, just my personality, you know, exemplified. I don't know if that's a word. That's not the word I'm looking for. I don't know what word I'm looking for. It is my personality on crack, basically. It is the best parts of me all smashed together, and that is Hey There, I'm Shannon, and Hey There, I'm Shannon has bitchin' hair. So I have no hair. And Shannon Taylor feels weird about that, and Hey There, I'm Shannon feels extra weird about that. And I know I'm talking like I'm two people. I don't have split personalities, I promise. This is the best way I can explain it. When I think of Shannon Taylor, and Hey There, I'm Shannon especially, I think of a girl with hair attached to her head, not hair in general. And when I say this, I am referring to wearing wigs. I do not feel right wearing a wig. And I've said this before I shaved my head. I think most of my reasoning, I don't know how like vocal or verbal I was with you guys about this, but I'm pretty sure I've said it in a video or two that I really hated the idea of wearing wigs. To me, it seemed like a mask. Like, I don't know, wearing wigs for fun is one thing, but wearing wigs because I feel like I have to is another thing, and I wear wigs because I feel like I have to. It feels like wearing a paper bag and going out in public with a paper bag over my head. It feels like I'm just covering up who I actually am, which at this point is someone with no hair. And I don't like that. I don't like who I actually am currently, and I don't like wearing the mask to cover up who I actually am. So then I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. When I film videos and I sit down to film a video, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know who to be, because I feel like having a buzz cut isn't me. Having a shaved head isn't me. But then at the same time, you know, having long hair but it being a wig is definitely not me. I feel like I, like, lost the body I'm supposed to be in when I shaved my head. I know that sounds really dramatic, but I didn't shave my head because, fuck, you know, society, stereotypes, beauty, whatever. I shaved my head for medical reasons, because I kind of had to, because my only other option was, in my head, my only other option was continuing painful treatment. And, so this wasn't fun. Like, this has never been a fun decision. And, I feel like I'm not in, you know, I'm in, every other part of me feels normal, but when I look at my head, I see my head in this viewfinder right above you guys, right here. And I'm constantly, like, my eyes are drawn to the top of my head. Usually, when I look in a viewfinder, I look into my own eyes. I know that sounds really weird, that sounds kind of creepy, but I stare into my own eyes when I usually look into a viewfinder filming videos. But now, as I'm sitting here, my eyes go instantly to the top of my head. Every single time. I cannot control it. I'm, like, fixated on the top of my head. Like, this from here up does not feel like me. Usually when I post a video, I get anywhere between 100,000 and sometimes 1,000,000 views. Usually I'd say about 300,000 views is what I get a lot of the time. 300,000 people I know are going to watch me sit here and feel uncomfortable in my own skin, you know? And that makes me even more uncomfortable. I don't know how to deal with that. That is football stadium on football stadium on football stadium of people watching me be secretly uncomfortable, and that just makes me even more uncomfortable. So how can I be funny? You know, how can I do makeup well? How can I do whatever I do on camera properly if I am my uncomfortableness is, I don't even know, just in front of a camera, it is so much worse. And it hasn't been until very recently. Even going into stores now, I have to wear a hat. Whether I have, you know, no hair, a buzz cut, or I'm wearing a wig, I wear hats on my wigs because it feels weird and I feel like everyone is staring at me, because I feel like they can tell that I'm wearing this mask to cover up myself, and they must know in their heads that there's something wrong with me, meaning I have no hair. Not that if you have no hair, there's nothing wrong with you. And there's nothing wrong with me either, but that's just how I feel sometimes. And so, like I said, if I can't even go into a store and feel like, oh, everyone's staring at me, everyone knows I'm wearing a wig, or everyone thinks it's really weird that I'm bald, or whatever, to sit in front of a camera and know that 300,000 people, and a lot of times, handfuls, not even handfuls, armfuls, fucking chestfuls, bodiesfuls of these people are super hateful and super judgmental, and I don't even like myself, so how am I gonna take it when tons of people hate me for something I can't control and make me feel even more uncomfortable? I don't know. This is really hard to explain, and this is a really weird thing, and I never thought I would be here because I thought I would be really happy with my decision to shave my head, and at first I was. However, I'm done with shaving my head as of now. I don't know, it may change in the future. My life is ever changing. I'm a human being. I have things happen in my personal life that make me make new decisions, so don't be shocked if anything ever in my life I change my mind on, or something happens and something changes. But as of right now, I just shaved my head, and I think that's going to be the last time that I shave my head. I am getting steroid injections again. I'm still on the trial medication. I'm on a third medication that I've been on for a really long time. I am on medication, on medication, on medication, and I'm gonna have to cut my hair if I grow it out and it's still patchy. That's life, whatever, but being bald and having a buzz cut and wearing wigs just makes me feel like I'm not myself. And it translates to the camera, and I don't want that anymore, because YouTube is the most important thing to me, and to know that I'm not even acting myself in front of a camera, that's just really weird, because that's what I'm like best at. So, as of today, I am no longer shaving my head. I'm going to be growing my hair out. I'm not going to be dyeing it. I'm not going to be fucking with it. I don't care what my real hair looks like. I just need to have lengthy enough hair coming out of my head to feel like myself. And in the meantime, I don't know what I'm gonna do on camera, because I know everyone's gonna say, oh, you're fine no matter what. You know, you can be bald, you can have a buzz cut, you can do this and this. And I appreciate that so much, but it's internal. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks if I'm fine or not. I don't feel right. Wearing a wig does not feel right. Nothing feels right. I've reiterated this plenty of times at this point, but I just want you guys to bear with me, and I appreciate that you have, because this has been going on for a while without me even realizing like what's up in my head. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me, like, while I don't know what to do with myself on camera more than you know, because it's gonna be a little while. My hair is not gonna grow back overnight. It's gonna take 6 months before I feel normal again, probably, maybe even longer. I have no idea. But in the meantime, like I said, it means literally everything to me, those of you who have stuck by and enjoyed my videos no matter what. I'm gonna try, now that I made this video, I feel like maybe, like, now that it's out of my system, I can go back to feeling normal again, whatever that means. But maybe I can feel more comfortable in my own skin, no matter if I'm wearing a wig or not, or whatever, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But I really appreciate you guys, all of the love that you've given me, all of the support that you've given me that I know I'm gonna get on this video. And thank you for listening. I know this video was super fucking long, but thank you for listening, and I think this is gonna help a lot for me, and I hope that I can get back to making awesome videos for you. And if you guys could do like one huge favor for me, this would help more than anything in the world, is telling me what videos you want to see. If you've seen a trend, if you see other people doing things that I should do, if you see, I don't know, if you just have an original idea, if you liked my old style of videos, just let me know what type of videos you want me to do, and I will fucking do them, because it'll be so much easier knowing that I'm at least doing something that you want me to do, regardless of what I look like. That'll make me feel so much better. So if you could leave me a comment below on a video that you would like to see, I will do that, and I will shout you out in my video if I use your idea. It would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for listening. This video was fucking long as hell, but I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Don't know what I'll look like, but it'll be awesome no matter what. Stay pretty, kitties. Bye.
If you can love me all at once, every